The world is filled with rare items and oddities, but who knew you could conveniently purchase them off the internet? While these items are rare, don't expect to get them at a discount. If you really want to impress someone and want to make a lasting impact on them, then you can check out the rarest items on today's list. Hello folks, and welcome to the channel. Giftible is here to present you with the 10 rarest gifts that are bound to impress, and our number 1 on the list will surely bring back some memories. Keep watching our video till the end to explore all of our creative gifts in today's list. Number 10. Cal Ripken 1981 Game Jersey. One of the most expensive and rarest gifts you'll find on Amazon is a used t-shirt. While this t-shirt might be worn out, covered in some old baseball player's sweat back from the 1980s, and has probably been never washed since it's being sold at a remarkable price. This baseball tee is being sold at an unbelievable price of $890,000. Well, why is it so darn expensive? Cal Ripken wore this very jersey during his 1981 rookie MLB debut. Not only did Cal Ripken personally use this jersey, but he also took it off later, signed it, and handed it to one of his fans. That fan has kept it safe and clean for over 4 decades now and has acquired an excellent rating grade. The jersey has been authenticated by Fanatics Authentic to prove it's not fake. Fanatics Authentic has carefully inspected the jersey, which dates back to 1981, as stated, and verified Cal Ripken Jr.'s signature. It's pretty evident it's one of the rarest items listed on Amazon and will surely make the news once it's sold. Who knows, maybe it could be your baseball fanatic friend. Number 9. Year 4 Jewish Coin. If you're looking for a gift for an ardent coin collector, then this might shock them. We have for you a coin that's as old as time itself. This coin dates back to the year 4. To be specific, for aid you might find coins listed from the year 1 to 3, but year 4 coins take the cake because of the military and political situations of the time as stated by historians. So far, less than 50 coins have been found from year 4. This coin is practically a reflection of the history of the time, which makes it pretty valuable. It's hard to imagine how this coin was even made and preserved throughout the millennia, considering Jerusalem was dealing with shortages of practically everything, including precious metals at the time. There wasn't a lot of bronze to make coins during that time, and that practically drove up the price to manufacture these coins. All of these coins were struck and cast by hand. So if you're willing to pay a pretty penny for a crusty penny, then be our guest. Number 8. Michael Jordan Autographed Goodwin Portrait Card. Michael Jordan has been world-renowned as a basketball player for the Chicago Bulls after being drafted by the NBA. He had a world and life-changing contract with Nike, which led to the creation of the iconic Air Jordan lineup that continues to pump out collaborations and colorways even to this day. Michael Jordan even took a hiatus from the NBA and took a career in Major League Baseball. He's had loads of ups and downs in life, but he still kept winning at the end, which is why today's rarest item, an autographed Goodwin card by Michael Jordan, makes it into the list. And if you're wondering if this card is real or not, don't worry, because it's been authenticated by Upper Deck. The card's been listed for $75,000, which for sure isn't a joke. If you have a basketball fanatic friend, a buddy who likes shoes and expensive gifts, or you owe someone big time, then this is for sure the ideal gift. It's bound to be the talk of the town when they display it in their house. Just tell them to make sure their security system works. Number 7. Rocky Marciano 1951 Boxing Gloves. If you know a boxing fan that you care about and really want to impress, and they have a pretty good knowledge about the history of boxing, then they'll be impressed to see these pair of boxing gloves in their hands. These gloves were used by Rocky Marciano that went undefeated during his heavyweight boxing career. Rocky, not to be confused with Rocky Balboa, was one of the greatest heavyweight fighters of all time. These sparring gloves were personally used by Rocky Marciano back in 1951. To be fair, they're super rare, hard to find, and they're even signed. We're surprised to find a pair of leather boxing gloves still in tip-top shape, considering they date back to 1951. Due to their impeccable condition despite being over 70 years old, some experts doubted their authenticity and they were required to be authenticated twice by Professional Sports Authenticator and DENA. These boxing gloves have an excellent grade rating, which pretty much explains the price. At a whopping $38,000, these boxing gloves can be yours to gift along with 2 authenticity certificates to show off. Number 6. Elon Musk autographed Tesla cap. Elon Musk has pretty much taken the world by storm. He's been the front face of everything these past few years. He's made some bold statements on the internet in support of Ukraine, created a new era of electric vehicles, supplied Ukraine with Starlink satellites, and not to mention took over Twitter, and marched the front door with a sink in his arms. He's going to be the talk of his century and moving forward, which is why today's item, a Tesla hat autographed by Elon Musk, is selling for $25,000. And truth be told, it's not going to devalue at all. If you know an Elon fanatic that you want to really surprise and have the means to do it, the Elon Musk autographed Tesla hat is your best bet. While it's heavily priced at $25,000, it's still in mint condition. And just to be safe, it has a letter of authentication from Autograph COA. Number 5. World's Finest Comics Issue 3, 1941. If you know a DC fanatic that loves to delve into the mysteries of the DC universe and knows the ins and outs of all the comics that have come out, they'll lose their mind to find this issue in their lap. We present to you an issue of the world's finest number 3 dating back to the fall of 1941. While Batman and Superman had their own dedicated set of comics, seeing them having fun and working together was every comic book and superhero fanatic's dream back in the day. The cover art is very wholesome with Batman, Superman, and Robin enjoying a game of baseball. This particular issue features 96 pages with cameos from Batman, Superman, Robin Red, Zatara, Crimson Avenger, Lando, White and Blue, and Johnny Thunder. The comic has been authenticated by CGC and has been given a rating of 8 out of 10. While this seems normal, you have to take into account that this comic is nearly a century old and still looks pretty good at that. It's priced at $25,000, so you'll be paying a pretty penny over its retail price of 15 cents. Number 4. Check from John F. Kennedy. If you have a friend that's into American and political history, or history generally, and has a thing for that jock of a US president, at the time you're in for a treat. Political items have always been the center of attention by collectors, and they continue to inflate in value with time. Today, we have a rare check signed by John F. Kennedy. To verify its authenticity, 3 separate parties worked together, and they gave it a pass. This check has been authenticated by PSA, DENA, GSA, and SGC, so you'll be handing over 3 authentication letters along with this check to your buddy. With a grading rating of good, this item is currently marked as unavailable, but if you're adamant about getting this particular check that's bound to bounce, you can go out of your way to contact the seller. But bear in mind, they won't settle with low ballers. Number 3. Muhammad Ali autographed mini belt. There are boxing fans, and then there are Muhammad Ali fans, and you can't compete with the latter, nor could anyone with Muhammad Ali. He had a long and outstanding career as a boxer and an influential figure, and was against the Vietnam War. He served his time in prison, became a civil rights activist for the African American community, and was the WBA heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Formerly known as Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali was pretty fast on his feet, which were unheard of for a heavyweight boxer at the time. He danced around the boxing ring with his impeccable footwork. While this belt isn't the real thing, and it's a toy, but it's a toy signed by Muhammad Ali, which makes it all the more interesting. The belt is priced at around $10,000 and has been authenticated by Fanatics Authentic. Number 2. Elon Musk signed die-cast Tesla Model S. Elon Musk started the electric vehicle revolution. While it was not all that lucrative in the beginning, it has certainly become a part of the backbone of the American economy and has played a pivotal role in contributing to the preservation of the environment. While that's fine and dandy, Elon has certainly made a name for himself with his recent Twitter antics, buying Twitter. beefing with Russia and sending a Tesla Roadster into space. It would not be wrong to say that he's not only the richest but one of the most famous people on the face of the earth currently. He's setting up a decent legacy in history for himself as he plans to be the first person to colonize Mars in the future. So this small Tesla Model S with his signature should be worth a pretty penny. To be fair, it's a decent investment and something you should gift to a friend who's all about Elon. Number 1. UGIO, Blue Eyes White Dragon. UGIO was pretty much the jam back in the day. It was one of those animes that started the whole merchandising thing that went well with an anime. Obviously, it was created to sell trading cards to kids, but who knew it could go on to become so successful? If you know an anime fan and a die-hard UGIO fan that watched the original show, then you might have heard the famous Blue Eyes White Dragon quip that so many people quote and meme about to this day. And what better way to recreate that iconic moment from UGO than to pull out an actual Blue Eyes White Dragon? While that seems tempting, we are sure your friend would want to do that with a first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon. After all, its price tag is not something to scoff at. Now you're pretty much set for what you need to get for your loved ones to really take them by surprise. Have a blast shopping from all of us at Giftible. Make sure to thumbs up the video if you like it and subscribe by tapping that bell icon to stay notified of more wonderful gift ideas in the future.